I want to say thank you first to Deepak and the staff and board of the center, and thanks to so many of you who are here who have mentored me and who have been my heroes and who came before me. But especially I want to thank the hundreds of community leaders from the ADP who have created a community economy and who have spent every day fighting for social and economic justice. They are the true recipients of this award. I also want to thank my mother, who taught me the true meaning of living with dignity and who showed me through her actions never to be ashamed of poverty and how to pay with food stamps with your head held high. CCC is one of the few national organizations that not only understands but actually honors the people and the organizations who are working in the trenches day after day. CCC as an institution sees the beauty and the potential in community organizing and is committed to building power at the national level that is rooted locally and in the experiences of real people. People who have the courage to stand up in the face of great personal risk, of deportation, of eviction, of losing their job or their land or even their families, because they know it's up to each of us to create the world as it should be. I want to take a moment and call out some of these courageous people by name. Mary Lou Sims, the chair of the ADP, who raised her son on $100 a month and lived in a house with a broken refrigerator and inadequate heat, who now oversees 1,400 units of affordable housing. Her refrain is, "We won't be pushed down anymore." Or Jorge Funes, a founder of the ADP Worker Center, who traveled for almost 3 months from Honduras to get here, and whose best friend died en route, who is calling on labor unions to join us in our fight for fair wages and immigration reform, saying, "We must join together to stop the race to the bottom." Lee Hutchins, a single father of 5 who was cut off of welfare because he made $1 over the limit, and was a leader of the National Campaign for Jobs and Income Support, who said, "They can take away my money, but they can't take away my dignity." Or the brave men and women who spoke truth to power at the Heartland Presidential Forum. Marvy Chapman, Katrina Foster, Erica Fernandez, Larry Ginter, and of course, Deidre Lewis from the ADP. These community leaders are transforming themselves, their communities, and all of us who've had the honor of coming into contact with them. We love each other and recognize the inherent dignity in the human spirit. We are angry at injustice and the pain and suffering that it causes. We have a vision for a better world, and we have hope that by acting together, we can build power to achieve it. I'd like to close with the brief words of Robert McAfee Brown that have guided me over the years. What you see depends on where you stand. What you hear depends on whom you listen to. Who you are depends on what you do. Thank you for standing, listening, and taking action with all of us.